Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Growth and income stock time now, and our growth and income stock strategist Todd Bunton is here to discuss a couple of picks with us. Dover Corporation first off on the list, DOV, the ticker symbol. They are, in industrial products, right?
Yeah, diversified industrial manufacturer. Like a lot of industrial type companies, the story's been the same here. It's increase in demand from a rebounding global economy, which means modestly higher sales, but really a lot higher operating income. And that's because of a relatively high degree of operating leverage, which means these guys have a lot of overhead, a lot of fixed expenses, but just a little bit of increase in sales can mean a lot of increase in income. And we'll see that later on the price and consensus chart. Okay. The company's actually delivered 8 consecutive positive earnings surprises over the last 2 years as the global economy's rebounded, and the company's been, again, getting decent sales growth, but really good operating income growth. So then they'll beat, and analysts will raise estimates. They'll beat, analysts will raise estimates. You can see the price and consensus chart moving up in a nice stair-step pattern. And management expects this growth to continue in 2011. They expect revenue growth of 12 to 14% this year, and they expect earnings per share around $4.30 to $4.45 a share. Analysts' consensus estimates right within that range at $4.40. That represents 27% earnings per share growth. Again, that speaks to the leverage, 12-14% revenue growth, 27% earnings growth. And they expect the growth to continue in 2012 as well. The Zacks consensus estimate is $5.06 a share. That represents 15% earnings per share growth. So you're getting double-digit earnings growth there, and they also pay a dividend that yields about 1.8%. Company's been consistently raising that over the last 10 years, about an average annual rate of 8%. So you're getting the growth, you're getting the income, and you're getting it for a reasonable price. Shares trade about 14 times forward earnings. That's a discount to the industry average of 16 times, and its PEG ratio is right around 1.
Okay. Then there's IDEX Corporation, IEX, the ticker. What does this company do?
Very similar story to Dover here. They're a diversified industrial manufacturer as well. Okay. One of their big products is the Jaws of Life. So yeah, they're the ones that make that. But similar to other industrial companies, again, modest sales growth, big operating income growth, and that's due to leverage and an increase in global economic activity. They also have had 8 consecutive positive earnings surprises, and analysts have been consistently raising their estimates over the last 2 years, driving consensus estimates higher. Analysts expect about 21% earnings per share growth in 2011, 16% growth next year, so again, double-digit growth there. And they pay a dividend that yields about 1.5%. And over the last 10 years, they've increased that at 11% per year. So good, solid growth, good, solid income. But you can see lately there's been a little bit of a turn. We've had a couple weak economic reports that sent these cyclical companies down a little bit, their share prices, but their estimates still have been solid. They're still high. They've still been rising. So it could really be a good buying opportunity unless this really is a prelude to another recession, in which case I would get out of these cyclical stocks, but I don't think it is. I think it's a good buying opportunity on these dips here if you're patient. And shares are trading about 17 times forward earnings. That's a discount to its 10-year average of 18 times. So again, I think it's a good opportunity here to get into these cyclical type names. Okay. Do you own either one? I do not. All right. We have more stock pick ideas for your consideration on our homepage, Zacks.com. In fact, we put 4 new ones up there for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we write about on Zacks.com. You'll probably want to check them out if you're not there already. With Todd, I'm Terry Ruffalo.